Hello, you're watching iAfrica TV and I am Binta Dabo. In the headlines, these are: the Democratic Republic of Congo and M23 rebels postponed a ceremony to sign a deal officially, ending the country's worst conflict in the decade, following a spat over the final wordings of the agreement. A ceremony to formally end Congo's bloodiest conflict in a decade was delayed on Monday by an 11th-hour spat between the government and M23 rebels over whether the document should be entitled a peace agreement or a vague declaration. M23 gave up their 20-month insurgency last week after the Democratic Republic of Congo's army, backed by the UN forces, routed them from their last hilltop hideout along the eastern border with Rwanda and Uganda. Egyptian security forces have shot dead a jailed TV presenter in the Suez Canal city of Port Said amid fresh protests against the interim government. Mahmoud Massad, a supporter of former President Mohamed Morsi, was killed in early hours of Tuesday while he was trying to escape from detention. The 30-year-old Mossad, the presenter of religious TV programs, was arrested after taking part in the anti-government protest. The Syrian opposition in exile has agreed to attend the Geneva Peace Conference, but set conditions for the creation of humanitarian corridors and the release of detained rebels in the conflict-torn country. The Syrian National Coalition, the umbrella opposition group based in Istanbul, pressed the international community to push a humanitarian corridors leading to Basij area and release of the rebels held by the Syrian government. Damascus is under international pressure to allow food and medical aid into blocked areas, particularly after reports emerged about widespread hunger in Damascus community of Madamiyya. Ties between Britain and Iran have been revived 2 years after an angry bomb attacked the British embassy in Tehran. Britain has appointed a non-resident charge d'affaires since 2011, when the UK closed its embassy after a rally turned violent and protesters claimed the walls, ransacked office and burned buildings. The embassy closing is seen as the worst crisis between Britain and Iran since the full diplomatic relations were restored in 1999. You're up to date, and those are the headlines.